The aim of this summer transfer window is very, very simple. Get rid of the players that aren't good enough to wear a Liverpool shirt, bring in young players that are going to win us the Premier League. Hi guys, welcome to Club 4, episode 6 of Half Star to 5 Star here on Football Manager 24. I'm Russ. Today we have our season review, we have our summer transfer special, and we also have the first game of the new season, which will more than likely be the Community Shield or the Charity Shield, however you want to call it. As you can see here, we won the FA Cup. So let's jump straight in to the season review then, starting with the new arrivals. And since we came, we had 4 new players. Clayton wasn't a player we brought in, so we had 3 new players joining us. Star signing goes to Giuseppe Lanzi. Paid £81 million for him from Aston Villa. Got himself a 7.18 rating. 20 years old, wonder kid. He's going to be a long-term goalkeeper for for forever, basically. Mariano Giampetro, we got him on loan from Sociedad after we bought him in the summer for them. Did quite well for us. 2 assists in the 14 games that he played. Casper Rasil only played 7 games. He was injured for quite a bit, so I mean that's going to limit your game time. He got 1 goal for us. And then Clayton didn't play that many games. He's a wonder kid, and we are going to have to use him because I've noticed that Alexander Arnold is off to Saudi Arabia to make his millions. So we need a right back, and he's going to be the player that's going to fill it in. Season results then, we got a B+ for the league. We finished 3rd. When we took over, we were down in 11th. We were floundering. To get us 3rd and almost finishing 2nd if we'd been a little bit more consistent with games. Could have pushed there. But, I mean, it's good to build on. Next season, it will be a push for the league title. Champions League, we got a D. We were knocked out in the round of 16 by Arsenal. Not happy about that. FA Cup, we got a B for that. Don't really understand because we won the trophy. How can you get a B when you win the trophy? So there we go. FA Cup winners anyway. Books us a place in the Charity Shield. And then the Carabao, we got to the semi-finals where Arsenal dispatched us. We got a C for that one there. Moments to remember then. Our biggest win was a 5-0 win over Colchester. That wasn't with us. That was Ange who was in charge then. Match to remember was the 3-1 win over Arsenal. I think that's what propelled us to what we did towards the end of the season. And then goal of the season was for Szoboszlai against Fiorentina in the Champions League phase. So it wasn't us at the club for that there. But all lovely, lovely stuff. Finances then. We're still a 4.5-star reputation worldwide club. We've got no new sponsorship deals. Sponsorship has gone up there by £5 million. Broadcast revenue is down by about £14-15 million there. Corporate and hospitality is down by 150k. Competition prize money is down massively. I'm guessing that's because we didn't progress that far in the Champions League. Match day commercial retail is gone down a little bit there. Merchandise then, we sold £75.73 million worth of merchandise, and 42.38 million of that comes from non-domestic sales, so we're loved around the world. We sold nearly 1 million shirts, and Szoboszlai selling the most there. How we lined up then? So we transitioned into this 4-3-3 system. That I like 4-3-3 systems, so that's why we transitioned into it, and it seems to work quite nicely for us. Our team was Lanza in goal, Shavio, Bateman, Sains and Lacata at the back 4, Bajcetic in the base midfield, Elliott and Szoboszlai in front of him, Falea, Areste, Jimenez up front. We need to get lots of goals into Jimenez next season. 6.95 rating for a striker isn't great. That's going to improve next season, hopefully. Accolades then, so I got Manager of the Month for April. Club Awards, Szoboszlai got 7.3 rating. Young Player of the Season goes to Xavier, so last time he can win that there at 7.2. Signing of the Season we knew was Lanzi. Goal of the Season we knew went to Szoboszlai. Top goal scorer Szoboszlai with 19. He got the most assists as well with 13. Most man of the match as well with 8. Highest average rating which we knew at 7.3. And then most pass completed per 90 goes to Leonardo with 61. No record breakers. History in the making, we won the FA Cup, which is lovely, lovely stuff, is what we need, what we wanted. We wanted more trophies, but at least we won one. That is the main thing. Now we need to push on for next season. Managerial timeline, not interested in that one bit. I'll go for all this off camera. There's not really a lot there to look at. But what we do need to look at is the squad planner. And what we need is, I think, a left winger. I know we've got a lot of players in here, but a lot of these players play in different places, and a lot of them are quite young as well. So maybe a left winger in there. Defensive midfielder, I think we need one there. Montero can play centre defender, so I don't really want to use him there. Bajcetic is probably the only one with McAllister that can sit there, but McAllister is getting on. He's 34 years old. There's a lot of players that need to leave the club as well. So Andre needs to go. Who else needs to go? Stankovic can go. Right back, we're okay. Centre back, I think we need to get rid of some of the players here. Yeah, Nalo can go. Left back, Sarmiento can leave us. Into the midfield, gonna keep as much as we can. Verback can go. Andre can go, as we said. That's good there. Right hand side, Sarmiento. A lot of players. A lot of players need to. I think I totaled it up before we got to. I think it's 8 players that need to go, with 2, maybe 3 players joining us. We've got £27.1 million to spend, and we've got. Let's have a look at the scouting side of it. I think it's 200k, 137k in wages. So we've got the money there. It's just whether we can find anyone that's like world class that can come in and improve us. Let's see what we can do. English transfer window is now open, and we've got 3 players in the door for the time being. First one is Morten Asbo. He's staying out on loan in Norway till, I think, it is the end of the year. Yeah, so he's there till the end of December, sorry. He is a right winger, can also play up front and also play in the centre there. Does look pretty good. Wonder kid. 4.5 star potential, 2.5 stars at the moment. We've paid £2 million for him, so I think that could be good business for us. He's got 1 cap for the Norwegian side at the moment. Next player in is Sebastian Dolberg. He was on the next gen list. He is a centre back, can also play left back and right back, is also defensive midfielder. 2.5 star current ability, 5 star potential there. 9 caps for Denmark. Again, another wonder kid. Paid £7.25 million for him. He played 17 games for Midtjylland in Denmark last season and got a 7.36 rating, 2 man of the matches, 1 assist. So really good performances there. And the next pair in is another wonder kid, Ilian Especha. 2.5 star current be 5 star potential player. He is a striker but can also play right, left and also in the attacking midfield position. We have paid £6.5 million for him, and I think he's going to do the job. At the moment he's at championship level, so we might loan him out for the season. Capped at the under 20 level for Argentina. So good bit of business we've done there. We spent what, 15-16 million pound on 3 wonder kid players. I think they're going to be good. Let's see what else we can find. So far it has been a lot of activity out of the club and not in. We've got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. Alexander Arnold going out on a free there. We've got a player going out on a loan with the option to sell as well. Sarmiento's gone to Real Madrid. Nalo's gone to Tottenham. Madsen's gone to Juve. Verbeck's gone to a club in Saudi Arabia. Yates is left and Roberts has gone. We've still got a few more players that we want out of the club. We just can't seem to get anyone who wants to join us. We were after a defensive midfield player, but he went to Leipzig. I think that's the only place where we desperately need someone to come in. I mean, Sainz is a centre-back. He's a centre-back. Bajcetic can play midfield as well. I mean, maybe we just go with Bajcetic in McAllister. That's what I'm leaning towards at the moment. But there's just... Maybe we need a right-back. Azzopardi, Licata, Clayton, Dolberg, the only players that play there. I don't know. Defensive midfielder, right-back. Where do we splash the cash to, though? Got to make a decision. We're on the 11th of June now, and the season is coming up quite quickly. 7th of August. I suppose we still have the rest of the window, don't we? And deadline day to go. So we still got, what? Nearly 2 months? 2 months with £45 million to spend? We're bound to find someone eventually. We finally spent some money. We've brought in a right back. Gianfranco Anise. Or Anise. Let's go with that. He is a right back, 2.5 star, going to be 5 star potential. Brought in for £40 million from Milan. He was on loan at Stoke in the Championship last season. I mean, he didn't light up the world, but he does look pretty good if you look at his attributes here. Crossing of 14, first touch of 16. Yeah, defensive could work. Needs a little bit of work, but yeah, could be a very, very good signing for us. He's got that consistency as one of his pros, so I'm happy with that. And look at the value as well, 95 million to 131. Physical side of his game is brilliant too. And he's got one of those monk haircuts where he's got hair on the side and bald on the top. 19 years old having a haircut like that. Yeah. So not one of the reasons we brought him. We brought him in because we need someone who can play at right back, and he is that player. If we have a look at what we got left, £26 million, but we are over the wage budget by a little bit. We are looking at a few more players to come in, a few more players to go out. Yeah, we've got Stankovic who could be going. Andre could be going as well. We have got rid of 2 more players. Nerum's gone on loan to Celtic, joining Watts, and Mancini's gone up to Mainz as well. So players are leaving the club. The club is thinning out. We just need to get rid of a couple more players, and we should be okay then. I'm happy so far. I might even move Clayton on. There's interest in him. He wants to go. Maybe we will move him out. I mean, defensive midfielder, but I don't think he's a defensive midfielder, if I'm totally honest. I don't think he's good enough to play there. So we'll look to move him on and, yeah, replace him. Hear me out on this one. We've just spent £30 million on a 34-year-old Declan Rice. He is 4-star country, 4-star potential, so he is still a leading defensive midfielder in the Premier League, behind Jacob Sands, Jasoba Sands, shall I say, in the, I don't know if that's, I think that's the defensive midfield position there. As I said, £30 million we spent on him, and a lot in wages, 375k a week we're giving him, but look at his attributes still. Physical side of his game is brilliant, the mental side of his game is brilliant too, the technical side of it, he can do it. That's why we brought him in. He can play the deep line playmaker role, which is what we want there, but he can also step up into the midfield too. I'm really happy with this. I'm just wondering, have we overspent on a 34-year-old? I mean, I suppose he could add to the dressing room with his model citizen being just a model player. I'm just concerned we've overspent. I mean, they spent 16.25 from him from Arsenal. We'll see what happens. I mean, if we've overspent on him, we've overspent on him. But if it wins us the Premier League, then, I mean, it's £30 million well spent. Other news, not a lot really has happened. We've loaned out a couple more players. Stankovic has gone out to Udinese. Oli Kainen has gone to Hearts on loan. I think there's a few more deals that are sort of in the bank. Clayton, Murta Arslands could be going out. Espiche could be going to West Brom. We did speak about that when we brought him in, sending him out on loan there. I'm still trying to get rid of Andre. He just will not leave the club. I mean, I wouldn't leave the club either as well if I was on 210k and not going to be a week and not being played. So, yeah, I don't blame him staying, but I just get out my club. Get out. We got no money. Wage bill is, ridiculous now because of the Declan Rice transfer. So you need to go. Please leave my club. Before we play the Community Shield game against Arsenal, we do have a little bit of business in the form of transfers out then. So, Murat Arslan's gone out to Fulham on loan. Andre's left the club eventually. He's gone to Almeria. £17.75 million could go to £24.5 million, but that's 210k off the wage budget, which is what I really wanted. Clayton's also gone on loan to Toulouse. We have also got deals in, offers in for Azzopardi to go out on loan as well. I don't think he's going to get the game time now. We've got that right back into the team. We're still 144k over the wage budget every week, so I do need to move some players on there. We might move this over just to try and balance some of the figures out. In terms of the Premier League then, if we have a look at what the media are thinking, they think we're going to finish second this year, which is lovely stuff. We've got 1, 2, 3 players in the Dream 11 in Falea, Sainz and Shavio. We've got Falea as the third best player in the league, and then we scroll down a little bit for Shavio's in there as well, maybe around the 10 mark. So it's all working out quite nicely for us. So let's go and win our first trophy of the season. He's on a fitness test. What was he saying? Monitoring. So that's perfectly fine. We don't need to do anything there. So the team we're putting out there to play Arsenal is Lanzi in goal. A back four: Shavio, Sainz, Bateman and Lacata. Rice at the base midfield. Szoboszlai and Elliott in front of him. Wirtz on the left. Oreste on the right. And Jimenez up front. Falea has picked up a little bit of a knock. He picked up a knock yesterday in game before this one, so that's why he's not in the team. I was kind of hoping Wirtz can play in the Mazzala role and then we'll shift Szoboszlai into the box-to-box midfielder role with Falea playing up on that left-hand side. But injuries has forced us to play Elliott in there instead. But he's still a decent player, still someone who does well in the box-to-box midfielder role. Even if we swap him with Szoboszlai part of the way through the game, as we proved, well, we did this against Arsenal last time. No, sorry, it was Man City, wasn't it? We played him in that position against Man City. He nicked the ball and got the goal in the semi-final of the FA Cup. We launched his ball into Jimenez. He's offside anyway, but it's a good intent going forward from us. Looking lively, looking dangerous. Xavier now on this left-hand side. Touches the ball into Wirtz. Got a little bit of space. He's had to retreat back. He's gone back to Xavier though. Szoboszlai in the centre. Elliott's got the ball. He's been dispossessed, but it's fallen nicely to Szoboszlai, who's been dispossessed. Arsenal waste possession. Roccat picks up the ball. Working it out from the back now. Bateman into Sainz. Xavier, left-hand side, got space. Feeds it into Wirtz, who's also got space. Whips it across, and there's Jimenez, but he can't find the finish. Goes wide. All he had to do was sort of let the ball bounce off his foot, and it probably would have gone in the back of the net. Not try and rush the shot and shoot and put power behind it. Arsenal throw in, playing it dangerously in front of their goalkeeper in the box. We haven't got the wear enough to try and step in and win the ball, and Arsenal come away with it down this right hand side. Xavier's there, just right place, right time, wins the ball. Szoboszlai out to his left hand side, plays it into Wirtz, chips that ball forward, trying to find Oreste, can't find him. Rocca's there at the back to pick up the loose ball. Bateman had to go back to Lanzi because there is no options forward for us at the moment. Declan Rice with the ball, can he make something work? He does into Roccat. Roccat goes out to the byline into Oreste, puts it across. Jimenez. There is an offside flag. I think Oreste was offside from the Roccat pass. He did look to stray. What we saying? Arms haven't gone up. Yeah. Who was offside? Oreste, as I said, was offside. He went too early from the Roccat pass. But at least we know we can hurt them down that right hand side. If we can play passes like that again into Oreste, into Jimenez, we should be able to get a goal. That should be our route towards picking up goals and winning this match. Arsenal having to go back into their midfield at the moment. We're doing well. Sainz steps in, nice interception. Jimenez from Szoboszlai, and he whacks it at the crossbar and it goes out for a throw in. There's that much power on the shot. It spins off and goes, yeah, out for a throw in. He's got one hell of a shot on him. One hell of a shot. Arsenal with the ball, left hand side, giving them loads of space. We've let them get into the box and we've given away a penalty, I think. No, we haven't. Oreste, get it clear. Sainz finally gets it clear. A little bit of pressure on us then. Dealt with it okay. But we can't allow Arsenal to do that to us too many times because they probably will score. Coming up towards the end of this half now. We've had 7 shots, 3 on target. We are expected to score. We just need to be a little bit stronger. And Roccat has picked up an injury. It's a red injury. Potential foot injury. Is that a broken foot? We'll have to find out. We are going to give Gianfranco Anisi. Let's go with that. He's going to have his competitive debut at right back for us. What we signed him to do. Hopefully he can work the passes like Roccat was doing in the first half. Half time 0-0. We are the better team. 100% the better team. We just need Oreste, Jimenez to have better performances now. They're on 6.4 at the moment. We are going to give them to the hour mark. So Szoboszlai puts it in, trying to find Sainz. It's Anise, back to the corner taker. Wirtz, what was he doing then? He poked it in. It was going to be nowhere near the goal. Wasted opportunity. 100% a wasted opportunity. I'm going to make a change now. It's going to be Jimenez coming off. Ben Doak can come on for him. Doak can swap with Wirtz. Yeah, we'll do that. We can make 6 substitutions. So maybe we'll make another one now in the midfield. It will be Bajcetic coming on for Harvey Elliott. And he can swap with Declan Rice. Declan Rice can go a little bit more forward into the box-to-box midfielder position. Bajcetic can play in the deep line playmaker role. Let's see if this can unpick Arsenal. We need to find something quickly. Arsenal with a free kick here. 4-man wall for us. And it's a very good save from Lanzi. I said it last season. That's why you spend a lot of money on goalkeepers, to make saves like that. Important saves as well. 70 minutes on the clock. The rest day's looking tired, so he's going to be the next man to come off. That would do that substitution now, and it will be... We're going to bring Hyun Chol on for him. He can swap with Fabian Wirtz. Wirtz can go to left. Doak can go to right. There we go. One of our young men, our young wonder kids coming on. Can he make a name for himself here? Wirtz trying to push the ball forward. Can't find any of our players. It's with Arsenal in their defence, working it through the centre. Come on. Put the pressure on them. Apply the pressure. Allow them to make the mistake. They haven't. They've worked it away from their back. They've gone back to their goalkeeper now. Down this right hand side where Saka is. He touched that forward. They've got so much space. We've given them so much space here. Get a block in. Get a tackle in. Oh, we don't. We concede. Is he offside though? I'm hoping he's offside. He is. Lovely stuff. Right. That's what I mean about Arsenal getting the ball into the box. They can be dangerous. We're going to make the last two substitutions here. Xavier's going to come off. Gustavo Philippe can come on at left back. And then... who do we bring on now? I suppose Jefferson Montero can come on for Declan Rice. Swap with Bajcetic. Bajcetic goes into midfield. Montero goes to the defensive midfield position. We've got a corner here. Szoboszlai puts it in. Far too close to the goalkeeper. Far too close to him. Goalkeeper rolls it out. We got to do something, boys. Gustavo Philippe feeds it into Wirtz. Put a cross in. He doesn't. He's dispossessed by Willy Saliba. Gustavo Philippe is back there to win the ball. Bateman into Anise. Doak. Doak's into the box. Oh, he has a shot, but it's saved by the goalkeeper. Szoboszlai picks up the ball. Wirtz, Montero. It's been cleared by Arsenal. They're on the counter-attack. They've wasted it though. Bateman steps in. The highlight does end there. Well, how have we not scored in this game? Unbelievable. We're going to penalties though. You can be number 5. Everything else seems to be okay. We're going to go with this. I don't never know what to say with this. Stay calm, back yourself, take a penalty. Penalty number 1 is Szoboszlai. To put the pressure on Arsenal. Szoboszlai. Straight down the middle. Keeper saves it. Come on, Lanzi. Save this one. Nope. Goes the wrong way. Arsenal 1-0 up. Wirtz then with the penalty. Converts. Right. 1-1. Lanzi, make a save. Oh, steps Odegaard. Lanzi. Doesn't make the save. 2-1. Ben Doak then. Can he score? He doesn't. The keeper pushes it over. Oh, we're going to be in danger of being 2 down here. Unless Lanzi makes the save. He doesn't. He goes the right way though. Pressure. Pressure, pressure, pressure is on. Who's taking this penalty? Bajcetic. He's not going to... I think the keeper's going to save it. He does. What a poor penalty performance from us. We should have won this game. I don't want to see Arsenal lift the trophy. Yeah, we should have won that game. Some absolutely awful performances on the pitch as well. Especially from you. You were dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. So there's the first attempt at winning the trophy. Gone down the Swanee. Arsenal pick up the Community Shield. We now need to lick our wounds and get better in the season in hope that things improve, and this isn't going to be a reoccurrence for us. Lecata's out for 3 to 6 weeks with twisted ankles. It's not as bad as I thought. Schedule then. So I'm probably going to come back for the first Champions League game, and whatever league game comes after that, it more than likely be Man City and the Champions League game around here. We'll get the season up and running, get things going, get things ticking over as well. We still got the transfer deadline day to do, so Do we bring anyone in? I doubt we will, but you know, stranger things have happened. So if you guys have enjoyed that, big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching.